Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. So today I have a Wet n Wild and X Bretman Rock collab video. I am so freaking excited. I bought the entire collection from the brushes to the palette to the setting spray to the highlighter to the lip glosses. I bought every single thing because I want to dive on into this collection and tell you what's worth it, what's not worth it. And I am just so stoked about this collab. I had no idea it was coming. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, this is so freaking cool. Anywho, I'm so excited to dive on in. The packaging so far looks bomb. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm sure all of you have seen it, but if you haven't, I can't wait to show you because it is so freaking bomb. Everything was pretty affordable. I got the entire collection. I wanted to try out every single product and I'm super excited. I was just gonna get a few things from the collection. I was like, no, we're gonna go all in. We're gonna review the entire thing and I'm so stoked. This video is not sponsored whatsoever. Everything I'm saying in this video is 100% my honest opinion. It's raw, it's real, that's how we do it here. I haven't seen any review videos or anything on this collection, so I have no idea what people are thinking about it, if it's good, if it's bad. No idea, no review videos, no review posts, literally nothing, so I have no idea if this palette's any good. I'm hoping it is. But so yeah, if you guys want to see my first impression / review on the brand new Bretman Rock and Wet n Wild collab, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the collection, the packaging, swatches, and that sort of stuff. So the first product is the Jungle Rock Do Me in the Jungle setting spray. It's actually prime, set, refresh. Yeah. So, and it looks so freaking gorgeous. I cannot wait to put this on my face. I'm really into like those dewy setting mists. I just love the way they look, and the shade of this is just like so gorgeous, and I feel like it's really universal. But so yeah, I'm super excited to try that out. I also picked up all the brushes. I believe these are all of them. I have the shadow placement brush, the face highlighting brush, and the eyeshadow precision blending brush. If this packaging doesn't scream Bretman, I don't know what does. It's tropical. It just is so ready for spring, summer, Hawaii. Like, his vibe is in this product packaging. I'm literally so obsessed with it. But so yeah, those are the brushes that I got. Again, the packaging is super cute. I like the little tubes rather than those little like plastic bags that they usually put their brushes in. I think it's super cute. But so I got those. I also got the 3 lip gloss shades. I wasn't going to because I haven't seen any reviews, but I have seen swatches of the lip glosses. I haven't even seen swatches of the palette, but I've seen swatches of the lip glosses on Instagram. Now, they all pretty much, from the pictures that I've seen, they look like they're all the same shade, so I was only going to get one of them, and then I was like, nah, I'll get them all. So I got the shades Faro City, I could be saying that wrong. Fearless, and I also got Freaky, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all of this stuff, so don't worry, I just want to show you guys everything first. I also got the Duo Jungle Rock Loose Highlighting Duo, and the shades are Gold Lioness and Bronze Tigress. That's so cute. So it comes with 2 shades. One's like a little bit darker and then one's a little bit lighter. Hopefully you can see that. And then the big boy is the palette. Just look at that packaging. The shades, I saw them at Ulta and I was like, that's a Bretman palette. But so yeah, let's just dive on into this palette first off because I just cannot wait. So this is what the packaging looks like. Again, super tropical, very Bretman, and I love it so much. I think it's so beautiful. It definitely makes me ready for summer. And then when you open it, it says Jungle Rock, and then it has all of these stunning shades. So now this palette, I don't think it's for the everyday person. It does have some everyday shades in here, but it's definitely more full of color. Now, if you want to go and get this palette just to support Bretman Rock, of course you do have some neutral shades that you can mix with other palettes, but it's definitely more for people that are like want to experiment with color. I think the variety of colors is perfect. I think it's so freaking beautiful, but I feel like there's so many neutral palettes out there that this is going to be the year of colorful palettes, and I'm so ready for it. I'm ready for a change. There's always a launch. Every single year there's a launch of neutral palettes, and we're over it. We want color. We want to experiment with makeup. We want to play with makeup and just do whatever our heart desires with eyeshadow. And I just think this is the perfect palette to start off the year, hopefully, of colorful palettes, because we definitely need a change in the beauty industry. This is what it looks like without the film on it. Just super stunning, and just a gorgeous, I love those blues, those purples, like every single shade would 100% go together in this palette. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by swatching the first row. I'm just going to take my fingers, go ahead and swirl in there. Like that. Oh, look at those metallics. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to swatch it on my hand just because I have a tattoo right here, so I can't really do it there. These are swatching like a dream. Look at that whole first row right there. Okay, so this cream color right here is called Coconut Connoisseur. I'm not saying that right at all, but sorry. This one right here is called Prowl. This one is called A Liar and a Cheetah. I love that. And then this shade up top, I don't know if you can see it, it's called Don't Be a Lion. And then this one right here is called King of the Jungle. This is a really pretty gold. Hopefully you can see those okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and swatch the next row. I mean, come on right now. So that's what those look like. Not too bad. This shade right here, I definitely could have swirled my finger in a little bit more. And this one's just a touch patchy, but honestly I'm swatching with my fingers. That doesn't matter. It's all about what it looks like on the eyes. I just kind of want to give you an idea of what the colors look like. I'm going to go ahead and swatch that lighter blue again, just so I can really show you guys that shade. There we go. That's better. So this one right here is called Anaconda. Love that. I think it's so cute. This one is called Venomous. This one's Flamingo. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cute. This one's a Bounce on 'em. And this one is Ape Shiz. I'm not going to say the actual word, but Ape Shiz, okay? You guys know what that means. But super stunning colors. Very tropical for sure. I definitely get a tropical vibe with these shades. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and swatch this last row. Oh, the metallics feel so buttery with this black. Oh my god, that is so freaking beautiful. Okay. Awesome job on the purple. Purple is a very hard color to make, and that just came out bomb. Look at those, look at that metallic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so shade names. This one is called Deeper. This one is called Big Peacock Energy. Oh my god. This one's Feline Myself. This one is Two Can Play That Game. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And this one is called Alpha. I love these shade names. I'm not even joking when I say I literally can hear Bretman saying these shade names in my head right now, because his personality just fits this palette perfectly. So those are all the shades swatched. I cannot wait to create an eye look with this. I don't know what I'm going to create, but I'm ready to go colorful and dramatic and just go to town. I am going to go ahead and take my MAC Painterly paint pot. Actually, no, Soft Ochre paint pot. And I'm just going to prime my lids like I always do with every eyeshadow palette I use, because my eyelids tend to crease my eyeshadows pretty bad. So I always prime my eyes no matter what. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for more of like a purplish green look, I think is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like this whole section right here is calling my name. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Venomous right here, and I'm gonna pack that shade into my crease. So far so good. There's a little bit of kickback in the palette, but that doesn't bother me personally. Just as long as the shadows go on fairly easily on my lid, I am not going to complain about fallout or anything. Okay, so now that that shade is packed on the crease, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Anaconda and I'm going to go ahead and blend out this edge. I'm going to go back in with the shade Venomous. Just go ahead and pack that on. The crease again, and then I'm going to take whatever is left on my brush, and I'm just going to very lightly go over the line just to help diffuse it into the lighter shade that we applied. It's looking a little bit patchy in the crease, but honestly that I'm not really worried about because I can go ahead and take my brush and then pack it back on there. But honestly I don't need to do that because I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease, so it doesn't really bother me too much. So now that it's nice and blended, I'm going to go ahead and try to take the shade right here called Deeper with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to try to pack that into my crease just to add a little bit more depth. It is a metallic shade, so I don't normally like to use this. Use like a metallic shade in my crease, but I really just want to deepen this up a little bit more and create like more of a transition. Having a little bit of issues applying this color just because it's a metallic. It needs to be like more like rubbed in rather than packed on, I guess I should say, because it doesn't really have anything to stick to. So I'm having a little bit of issues, but me really coating my brush and then kind of wiping, it's getting it to stick. So going back in with that brush that I used for the shade Venomous, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that edge. There. I just wanted to add a little bit of depth in the crease. Again, a little bit of patchiness, but nothing too crazy that concealer is not going to cover up later on. Alright, so now it's time to cut the crease. I'm going to go ahead and take my Makeup Revolution concealer, put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to grab a flat shader brush. Not shader brush, but, you know, a brush kind of like this. It's like square and it's like really cut off and sharp at the edge. I'm going to take my finger and blend out that edge right there so we don't get any patchiness with any of the shades on the outer corner. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Feline myself. Like, look at that purple. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to pack that on my outer corner. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to take that flat brush with that shade Deeper, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner so it kind of blends in with the purple. It just helps everything connect. I'm just taking a flat brush. This is the Profusion Flat Shader Eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to go ahead and pack that a little bit on the lid, but the reason why I'm using this is because it's a little bit more precise and we don't want to go any higher than where the concealer is. Okay, so my camera stopped recording on me, but I went ahead and I took the shade Flamingo and I packed that on the inner part of my eye, and now I'm just going in with that coconut shade. I'm just packing that right on top of the pink just to lighten it just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take the Blending Precision brush. I'm going to go ahead and just, it has nothing on it, it's completely clean. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out this edge right here. And this brush is so freaking soft. I'm going to take this brush with Deeper once again, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner. Wow, that actually applied really nicely with this brush. That blue shade. Wipe off that brush and then go back in with that purple. Pack that on the outer corner. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for the eyes for right now. I'll go ahead and blend in that sort of stuff if I feel like I need to while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. There is a little bit of fallout, but honestly that doesn't really bother me because I do my eyes first for that reason. For every single look that I do, I'll just go ahead and wipe it away with a makeup remover wipe. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll come back and do the highlight, the lips, and the setting spray. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished up the rest of my face, but I totally forgot to talk about these brushes. Now, one of the eye brushes I actually did forget to use, so I'm going to use it as my inner corner and brow bone highlight brush. But they feel like the usual Wet n Wild brushes. They're super soft. They don't feel like they're affordable, if that makes sense. They feel like really luxe brushes. Now, the packaging is super cute. It's gold and it fades into like a pink. And then on the end of the brush, it says a Bretman Rock. Now, the only thing is I don't see anything about it saying like what kind of brush it is. So if you want to know like the exact name for the brushes, it's not on the brush, but I guess it doesn't really matter because it's only 3 brushes. So yeah, they're super soft and so far I like them. Right now we're going to use this brush to highlight. So for highlighter, of course, I have the little highlighting duo. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and it has, which I love. I was trying to figure out like how it would work having two separate sides, but it has 2 lids on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that open. Oh my gosh, and you can put it back down to like not make a mess. I love that. Okay. They probably have to do that because it is 2 different colors, but you have a lighter shade and a darker shade. I will swatch both of them. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the fingers so far. This is the darker shade that is actually super duper pretty. Let me show you. So the darker one is called Bronze, and the lighter one is, oh no, the darker one is called Tigress, and the lighter one is called Lioness. So let me go ahead and swatch these. That top color I'm having a really hard time trying to show on camera, but it's gold and it's like really sparkly, where that light shade is like wicked, like champagne and blinding, and more frosted rather than shimmery. Okay, so the back of it says, use individually or mixed together to create the baddest custom highlight for face, eyes, and lips. Now, this one, the more sparkly one, I definitely feel like would be a better like lip topper or eyeshadow for my skin tone. So I'm obviously going to be using the lighter one today. I'm going to go ahead and take the little highlight brush. I'm just going to dip my brush in there, tap it off a little bit. We will apply it. I knew I wasn't going to have issues with the highlighter, because he did create a highlighter with Morphe, which I've actually never tried, but I've heard amazing things about it, so I knew that this highlight was going to be blinding. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Let's do this side. Ready? Oh, it's so pretty. And I love this brush. I think it might replace my other highlight brushes. I've never had a highlight brush like this before. It almost looks like a big eyeshadow brush, but I like it a lot. On my nose. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take the same highlight, and that's going to be my inner corner and brow bone highlight. Oh, that is so pretty. This is packing on that color like perfectly in the inner corner. Kind of in love with this highlighter, I'm not gonna lie. Now the lip glosses, I read the shade names earlier, but I'll go ahead and do it again. I have Ferocity, I don't even know, Fearless, and Freaky. So I'm gonna go ahead, unwrap these, and swatch them and decide which one I'm going to use today. I don't know if these are more like a topper of a lipstick or you can apply these bare. I'm not too sure, but we will find out when I swatch them. The swatches that I've seen on Instagram, like I mentioned earlier, looked more like lip toppers. Okay, so the first one I'm swatching is Ferocity. I could be saying that totally wrong, don't judge me, but... Okay, so the glosses are kind of hard to show because they are clear. But as you can see, that top one is like, has like gold flecks in it. The middle one has like pinkish purple flecks, and then the bottom one is the one with the most pigment. It's just a brown with some gold flecks in it. Okay, so I went ahead and I applied this CoverGirl lipstick in the shade Champagne onto my lips, and now for the gloss I decided to use the shade Freaky. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and then apply it to my lips just because I don't want to get the applicator dirty. You can use a lip brush, but I'm just going to use my fingers. It does have a little bit of that like chemically taste to it that Wet n Wild glosses tend to have, but it does make your lips look super like wet looking, you know? So honestly, up close, it looks just like a regular clear gloss. Now, if you probably put these lip glosses on, especially this one, if you probably put this one on by itself, you might be able to see the flecks a little bit better. But as far as putting it on top of a lipstick, it pretty much just looks like a clear gloss. I don't see any sparkle or anything. This one you might be able to see a little bit more. Let me go ahead and put some on the back of my hand and put it on and see if you'd be able to see it on top of a lipstick, because I feel like this one is loaded with more glitter than the other one. You can definitely see the gold glitter in that one a little bit more, just because, like I said, this one has a lot more glitter in it than this purple one does. So that's my bad. I probably should have just used this one on bare lips. This one looks like you can use on top of a lipstick, and then this one just looks like your regular gloss with a little bit of tint and sparkle in it. So it feels good on the lips. It doesn't feel sticky at all, and I like the way it makes my lips look. Alright, last but not least is a setting spray. This I'm super excited about. So it looks like you just shake it up. It doesn't have a ball in it or anything like I thought it would, but you just shake it up and it looks super cool. Look, see? It kind of looks like the iconic London like sprays where you shake it and it like swirls. But anywho, I wonder if this smells like anything. Let me smell it first. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like coconut. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I kind of was expecting that because it is like more of like a tropical theme, but let's go ahead and spray this. Super, super, super fine mist. I don't feel like I got any chunks. I did get a little droplet right there. But super fine mist. I only got that one droplet, but I didn't even feel that, and I just touched it and it went away. But oh my god. Honestly, it smells like coconut, like sunscreen is what it smells like. But it looks so, like, I feel like it just like made everything look nice and dewy and just hydrated and so pretty. Yeah, I love this setting spray. I like the amount that it sprays out. I love how it sprays out, but it's super fine and not just like globs of like product on your face. And I love how dewy my skin looks right now. This is some good stuff right here. Highly recommend it. Actually, I recommend everything in this video. Not even kidding. Alrighty guys, that completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I literally am in love with everything. Everything worked out perfectly. The shadows blended beautifully. They were nicely pigmented. The setting spray went on evenly and just, like, look how dewy my skin looks right now. That highlight, like, popping, like, oh. And the gloss, I just love the way it makes my lips look. The brushes were super soft, no shedding, nothing. Everything just worked out perfectly. So if you're wanting to try out this collection, I definitely recommend it. My favorite products would probably have to be the oh, this is hard to pick. I feel like every single product is my favorite, but like the ones that I'm like, oh my god about are definitely like the highlighter, the highlighting brush, the palette, and the setting spray are the products that I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. The glosses are just regular glosses to me, nothing special about them, but that palette created this look and I'm so obsessed with it. I love this highlighting brush. It's gonna be my new fave, I think. And then this is just popping. This highlight is popping, and this is making my face look dewy as all heck, and I'm so obsessed. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!